What's up, dudes and dudettes? It's your man, Evan B, broadcasting live from the Butt Cave. And tonight I'm bringing you another episode in my Nerf thrifting series. I've got a heck of a haul here, so we're just going to go ahead and crack into it. Sorry about the video this morning, by the way. I had literally just woken up and I was in rough shape. So my apologies, not only to Maddie, but to all of my viewers for a lackluster performance there. But hopefully, now that I've had a chance to be up all day, I've got a little more energy, and this should be much more interesting. So first off, crack right into the top. Another tech target. This one's missing its battery door, but that doesn't mean a lot to me because as I move into my new house, there's going to be a wall in my garage that is made primarily of tech targets, and that is going to be the new and improved Butt Rage 2.0. So I'm gathering as many of these as possible for said Butt Rage. Alright, right off the top of the pile here too, I found another quick 16. My man totally worked. The spring is lackluster at best, but it definitely is still functional blaster. I like the quick 16. It's kind of like a, I don't know, a cross between like the Rampage or Raider and, I don't know, the Magnus. Being that it has like the internal clip. The only difference, I would say aesthetically, is that it has this fixed clip that comes out of the bottom rather than out of the side. But as a whole, very, very, very similar to blasters we're used to that do this kind of front grip prime thing. So this is my second one of these. Super stoked to find them. My dart tag collection is getting pretty hilarious. And I'm okay with that. None of this is any particular order. I got a Clear Series a deploy that does in fact deploy. I really dig these Clear Series blasters, just because I like seeing the inner workings on how this stuff functions. So this is all in all a pretty cool one. I guess I could check and see. It doesn't look like we've got batteries in here, so we're not getting any light. But I really don't mind buying, when I buy stuff from the Goodwill outlet, I kind of prefer it not to have batteries, whether they be functional or not, because that extra weight for batteries that are probably not brand new is, you know, kind of unwanted. Alrighty, what else do we got here? I have a Longstrike, and this Longstrike did not have a clip, did not have its sight, and did not have its front gun. But other than that, it totally functions fine. And in line with this Longstrike, another Longstrike. This one did have a clip in it. And so, you know, this has kind of been fun for taking stills lately. I got two more Longstrikes, and these are fun blasters. I like them, and I certainly like when they function. That one's a little weak, but Longstrikes. Moving on. Here is a mostly complete Retaliator. Looks like we're missing the front grip here. It very well may be in there, but I don't know. I found another mostly complete Retaliator, and I actually gave the front attachment to a guy I work with who wanted it for his for a long shot, that zombie strike long shot. He wanted a blue front attachment, so I gave that to him. But so otherwise, these would have been two very much more complete ones. But this has been kind of a good week for Retaliators in the Evan B collection, because I also got the modified one from Maddie B that I unboxed this morning. So that's pretty cool. Retaliators are great blasters. I actually fixed one for a guy my dad works with's son this week. Put some effort into do the little tabby bolt slitty jam thing that these things are prone to doing, is what happened, and I fixed it pretty pretty quickly and undid a pretty gnarly jam. And so yeah, Week of the Retaliator. I've taken one apart and I've added several to my collection. An Elite Strife. Love these guys. I took the batteries out of this one because I needed them for something else while I was at work. But this one totally functions. Love adding these blue stripes to my collection. I have a smattering of them now, but yeah, definitely a fan of having more. I'm just starting to get into the electrical mods, and so it's kind of nice to have some blasters that that may or may not go well, because I am by no means an electrical genius. I'm a little familiar with wiring and soldering and electromagnets in that I've built and repaired tattoo machines for the better part of a decade. But as far as running functional electricity in a device or a complex machine, like I don't know if you guys will probably make fun of me for saying a Nerf blaster is a complex machine, because it probably really isn't, but for this layman, it's totally a complex machine. So that being said, I've got some other electronic blasters here. I've got not one, not two, but 3 Barricades. I see Barricades a lot, and I had kind of taken to ignoring them, but I have decided to go ahead and pick them up because I heard tell that these Barricade motors can totally be used in upgrades for other blasters. So, wow, those are loud. So I'm picking them up now. The more Barricades, the better. This one just happens to have a Spectre stock on the back. What is, widely known as like the lamest, flimsiest stock. This thing is just awful. Nelson, who is a viewer of my channel and has become kind of a buddy of mine, said he was going to do a reinforcement on this stock, and I was interested to see how that turned out. So Nelson, if you're watching this, shoot me a photo on Evan B. Nerf Facebook page, facebook.com /groups/Evan B. Nerf, and let me know how this went, your reinforcement of the Spectre stock, because I am interested. And that was also a shameless plug for the Evan B. Nerf Facebook page. So if you're not a member and you're a viewer, go become a member, because there's all kinds of content on there, that little goofy videos and jokes and posts, and I'm not the only one who posts there. There's it's actually starting to become kind of an interesting, fun community of people who are participating. Bob has made some pretty interesting posts recently. A lot of other guys are doing like thrifting stuff. I know Maddie posted some stuff. Fowler posts there. Drac, Rob Lear, a bunch of really great Nerfers are participating in Evan B. Nerf. So it's definitely behooves you to go and join in on the fun, man. Super cool community. Sling Strike, cannot complain. Or Sling Strike. Sling Fire totally functions. This brings my Slingfire collection to a hilarious height, and I don't know, man. I like these blasters, but I am starting to really kind of shift towards the Sentinel. I've got a project going with a Sentinel right now that's kind of hush hush, but suffice to say that I will share it with you guys when the timing is right. Ready, Roo. I got another Ultimate Missile Blast. Pump it real good. Totally works. This one really has a good seal to the tank, and really blasts a puff of air. So that just sounds good. So all those what are they called? The ultimate snipes that I got, the A to this B, the A to this B. Those are, I can start putting together more and more, Unity systems or whatever, call it the ultimate systems. You can start putting together more ultimate systems. I got another Goodwill bag here with a random Tiger dart stuck to it. Here's a random elite dart. Oh, here we go. Dart tag vest. Pretty sweet. 2 dart tag pisties. A red one and a blue one for Team Red and Team Blue. I can't ever remember what those are called. I'm sure you guys will correct me. A smattering of assorted dartai. And really the super fine that day was this Alpha Trooper CS-18, which, look, I just happen to have an 18 mag here. Get some. Ooh, you know what? Here. That's like a flop trooper. Speaking of 18 mags, I definitely found several this week, and it was super nice too. I got another one here, which is nice because I want to bring 18 mags to NVZ, but and I have plenty, but the more the merrier, and I really don't want to pay $12.99 a piece for them. So every time I find one of these, I get a little giggle inside, especially because, and this just happens to be the next one on the pile, and this will be a fun one to unveil, because I have this to put them into. I found a green N-Strike Raven. This was the last N-Strike blaster before the Elites started. And this adds now to my Raven collection. As you guys saw, I got gifted a Stinger from Mr. TJ Banks this week. And today, at the Goodwill outlet, I found this lovely beast. So my run, I guess my putting out into the universe that I am trying to find all 3 versions of the Raven is starting to yield positive results, because in the last week I've gotten 2 of those 3 Ravens. I am at I don't know, what would you say, 66%, 66.3%, 66.6% on the way to Ravenland. So yeah, I am super stoked to find this blaster, to find it functional. And this is in fact the blaster that I raped and pillaged the batteries out of the Strife for. And it is not powerful at all. It takes a minute to rev up, but as of right now it functions, and so this one's going to be getting some tender love and care, we'll put it that way, as far as the electronics go, to make this possibly one of the other blasters that I bring to as maybe like not a secondary, but a backup primary for the Fala Prowla. Yay! Alright, what else do we got here? I got one of these, what are these called? The Zombie Strike Crossbolt? Crossbow thing, but it's missing its crossbow. So if it was the Sonic Series one, it would just be, you know, a complete blaster. But in the Zombie Strike version, they put crossbow arms on this blaster. So you know, it's a pretty sweet find. I guess what's equally sweet about finding this one is I also, on a different day, found for 99 cents. I don't know if you can see that. Another one at the Village discount outlet, and these are both functional. So I don't know. I think that's kind of funny that I found one with the crossbow, which is, you know, big and cumbersome, and one without. I don't know what I'm going to do with these. I have a couple of these already, but I like them. They're, I don't know, maybe not the most war useful blasters, but they're definitely funhouse blasters. Funhouse blaster. Found this sweet pair of Orange Nerf Nightwear? No. Orange Nerf eye protection, which I will now wear through the rest of this video. Big bad bow arrow, big bad bow arrow, big bad bow arrow, and really not big bad bow arrows. What I found was 2 blazing bows. So that's pretty sweet. I don't really have a whole lot of arrows. I got plenty of bows, both in blazing form and big bad form, but my arrow collection is pretty weak, other than all those Arizona arrows that I showed you guys. So pretty sweet to not only find some functional blazing bows, which I'm sure Bob is going, why are you wasting your money on those? But he also knows I have fun, so I don't think he's really going to be that snide. I don't think Bob talks like that either. Ah, you damn kids with your hip-hop music and your baggy pants and your blazing bows. That's really dumb. Sorry, Bob. Here's a smattering of recon attachments. Oh. I'm happy. I like the recon. I like the recon attachments. Don't poo in my coffee. Speaking of yellow end strike, another yellow end strike Magstrike that totally functions. I really like the Magstrike, and so as my Magstrike collection grows, my heart does that thing that like the Grinch's heart did, where it like swelled up to 10 Grinch's size and broke the little heart measuring device. Every time I find another Magstrike, my heart becomes dangerously close to breaking the heart measuring device that surrounds it. Goodwill bag. We don't need you anymore. Reactor for 99 cents. Wow, I paid 99 cents for a reactor. That's crazy talk. Maybe I didn't. Maybe that came from the Goodwill outlet. A couple of these green night finders. I love these, the green and gray ones. My night finder collection just keeps marching forward. There's a yellow end strike one. Don't tell me not to buy night finders, because I buy night finders. Here is Riley's switch shot that apparently Connor gave him, and Riley thought, it says to Riley get well from Connor, which is very sweet of Connor, and apparently Riley thought it was so sweet that he gave his switch shot to the Goodwill. So Riley's kind of a D-bag. Yellow end strike Maverick. Vulcan chain. Here is a reflex. I just got a view of myself in that viewfinder. It's Nerf nothing. I do kind of look all like 90s Nerf commercial right now. Just a Hawaiian shirt. Like, what? It's Nerf or nothing. Radical. Dear God. Another Vulcan chain. Tech 6, also known as Spring Donor 6. I have a Mega Magnus. Totally functions. Makes big, grimy Mega Magnus type noises. This is not the one Maddie B sent me, but Maddie B sent me an autographed one today, so that's pretty rad. Alright, what else do I got in her? Oh, another Ura. 6 clip. 20 disc clip. 25 round drumski. Wee little Nerf squirt gun. Squeak, squeak. What's in this bag of goûters? You can tell I was like super prepared tonight for my Nerf thrifting video, like everything's still in baggies. 2 more reflexes. It's Nerf or nothing. Such an idiot. Here's another one of those little X shots, but this one is in a pink flavor. Delicious. And here's a Joltski, which I love the Jolts. I like that you can do 10-minute mods to them and make them shoot like 15 to 20 FPS harder. Nerf for nothing. And also in this bag, I guess I found some Nerf Rebel eyewear. So let's trade out the ones that I promised I was going to wear for the rest of this. Ooh, yeah. The Pink Crush. Which actually, good timing for that, because I got another Sweet Revenge. F yeah. I love the Sweet Revenge. This is, without a doubt, my favorite sidearm in Nerfland. And I keep I keep modding mine and then giving them away. And so this one, I had handed out another one to someone, and this one totally came in the nick of time so that I have one to modify for myself, so that I can wear 2 at NVZ. So, crap dart. Oh God, I just absolutely love these. I still don't have an actual 5x5, the blue ones of these, but I want one. So, if you guys get a lead on a blue 5x5, let a brother know. Alright. Oh, here, here's kind of an interesting thing. I got a Nerf Junior foam blasters for your PC game. This is a game designed to be played on Windows 95. Yeah, Windows 95 or Windows 98 compatible. It came out in 1999 by Hasbro Interactive. And what this consists of, you use a plug-in blaster to your computer to apparently take out the Kleptons. It's a robot blasting arcade game. And not only did this box come with the blaster, but it also came with the game. So I don't have a computer that will run this. I wish I did. But I think that this is like reason enough to, God, that box smells weird. It smells like they were storing crunch berries in this box. I don't know what that's about. Maybe it's just grubby kid fingers all over it or something. But Bob says you can put a Panther tank in these blasters. I don't know if I want to take it apart though. I think it's certainly something that's interesting for the collection, and I got it for $3, so I don't know. They're going on eBay, I think, for like $30 or something. So decent deal for a complete game. If it had an instruction manual, it's not with it. But you know, other than that, the cartoons in the back are pretty awesome. This kid looks like super serious. But yeah, that's kind of cool. Foam blasters for your PC game. Also, not a Nerf blaster, but something that I thought was super sweet that I picked up is this 1981, I believe. I think it's 1981. 1982 Nerf ping pong game. And it is complete, except for the fact that it does not have the balls. The 2 balls would go in here. Giggity. But the paddles are in really good shape, and all the parts for the netting are here. So I mean, I have Nerf balls, and I certainly have plenty of ping pong balls, and so this was kind of a sweet find. I'm totally going to set this up at the shop, I think, or I don't know, maybe set it up on the pool table and play some Nerf ping pong. Oh. This isn't really a thrifting find, but I went to Dollar Tree and I cleared them out of ultra foam shot darts. So I got a big bag of those. These darts happen to work really, really well in the Magstrikes that I have, and so I'm kind of buying these up specifically for Magstrike darts. Oh, okay, that's the end of that bucket, and I have a whole nother bucket over here. I have the Nerf Thor's hammer, which I am totally worthy to wield because I picked it up. So, you know, tactics. Reactor tactics. Long shot front gun tactics. Another barricade tactics. A recon, which that's cool because I have all these I got all these recon parts. But I made all these snacks. Yay. Everybody loves a recon. Also, I got another deploy, which y'all fools can hate on the deploy all you want. I'm the only nerfer in the NIC apparently that thinks that the fact that this is a blaster that looks like a big box a big box flashlight makes it totally legit. And because it looks so rad with a recon scope on it, it makes me feel like James Bond when I play with it. And play with it I do. I guess not in any kind of competitive setting, but I will go ahead and say against all odds that I dig the deploy, man. And y'all can eat a deploy. Yellow and Strike Maverick. Yellow and Strike Maverick. Just something different. Yellow and Strike Maverick. I got some of those ball scoops for scooping the balls. I got this crazy like Ninja Turtle ball blaster, which is like totally not functional, I don't think. I got it to fire a ball earlier. Cowabunga! Heroes in a half shell! Dumb. I got not one, but two elite strong arms that'll recognize fools. Oh, man. Another reflex. It's there for nothing. Rough cut. Oh, what the heck is wrong with me tonight? I got a Hornet. Oh, me so Hornet. If I could find one of these Hornets that worked, I would be so happy. I have like 3 or 4 of them, and none of them work. Whatever, I keep getting them because I want to keep making Unity 3-in-1s. I found everyone's fave, a hammer shot, which I paid under $1 for this hammer shot, and I don't know if these darts are crappy or if there's something wrong with the hammer shot. But it seems to work just fine, I guess, now. Love the hammer shot. I'm going to do some Dractical gun flipping. Dractical? Tactical? Drac tactics. Dractical. That's funny. I don't know if I've ever heard anyone say that. Well, Drac, you can totally have that. You should be saying that. If my name was Drac, I'd be saying it. And this is not a last but not least. Well, you know what? I will make that one a last but not least. I also found another Sans box, but otherwise, I hate these tripods. These are like the bane of my existence. the Vulcan tripod. But other than the little trigger guard or the on switch guard thing, and the ammo box, which I have several of, I found a totally functional another Vulcan, which is, you know, kind of, I don't want to say a bummer, but it was like, I don't know why that's not feeding right. Maybe this is not functional. Ooh, that sounds super good. What's the matter, girl? What's you need? Let's see if we can troubleshoot this problem real quick. There we go. There was random darts in the chain of this thing. That was not just like shooting every other dart or anything. There was literally just a couple darts loaded into it. Yeah, anyway. Relatively complete Vulcan. For what did I pay for that? I paid it looks like $5.99 for that complete Vulcan. So $6 for a Vulcan. Just missing the box. And last but certainly not least, and this I think was really exciting. I did not have one of these, and I am super happy to have one for my collection. Again, not necessarily because of function, but totally because of form. I found the 1989 Blaster Ball. This right here is the first Nerf blaster. Not the first Nerf dart shooter, but dart blaster, but this is the first Nerf blaster. These debuted in 1989, and yeah, it goes to show how far Nerf has come from the days of popping one of those Nerf balls down on the end of this guy and boonking it at your friend to say, like, the glory and wonder that is the hammer shot. You know, 24, 25 years later, we went from this to this wonderful complex machine. Or, you know, from this to this wonderful complex machine. Truly a joyous journey we've been on. Oh dear Nerfers. Alright guys, well this is, that's everything. That is the haul, man. We made it through in 32 minutes. Not bad. Well, hey guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all the viewership. This has been a really fun week in Evan B. Nerfland. I've had some really great feedback from a lot of really cool Nerfers, and I'm always super glad to hear from you guys. So please find me on the Facebook. Sorry, that happened again. Find me on the Facebook. It's facebook.com/VZA Tattoo, or you can check out my Evan B. Nerf Facebook group. That is facebook.com/groups/Evan B. Nerf. You know, make sure that you go and check out my man Fowler over at Blow No Nerf. And check out the Blow No Nerf Facebook page. It's just facebook.com/groups/Blow No Nerf. That's like my brother in arms there. So he also does Nerf thrifting videos and and does unboxing and reviews. He did a particularly fun unboxing review this week, so you should go over there and check that one out. You know, quick shout outs to we'll say Matt Poe, what it do? We'll say, hey Alice, I want to see that 3D printed ghost for sure. So why don't you share the info on that thing? That's a super exciting project. Let's say what's up to Maddie B. Thanks for the package that I unboxed earlier today. If you haven't seen that, I did do a really hilarious, bright and early morning unboxing this morning. So of some Nerf gifting. So go check that video out. We'll say what up to my man TJ Banks and his fiance Ashley. Thank you guys for the love and support. I got a care package in the works for you guys for sure that I think you'll really enjoy. And yeah, other than that, I will say assalamu alaikum, ciao, peace, hair grease, adios, and goodbye. MB saying peace and hair grease. Much love, my friends. Be kind and nerf on.